Welcome to the Dental Implant Practices Podcast, where each episode will explore how to integrate dental implants into your practice and into bone, with your host, Dr. Philip Gordon.
Welcome to today's podcast episode. Today I want to talk about why people want dental implants and where are you headed. Some careers are about checking boxes, while other people set to drop new boxes that didn't exist before. This group is for people who want to do work that matters. It might be a little more difficult route, but it's worth it. The work of leveling up involves pushing past perceived limitations, understanding that they're not real, and it involves surrounding yourself with people on a similar journey. What is required here is the question we were taught to ask in school. What is the opportunity here is a totally different question. It's about contribution and forward motion, not just simply compliance. For people in a hurry to learn and contribute, the range of learning opportunities are abundant and all around us. You can learn more and more quickly than ever before. I'm glad you're here on this journey together. To disrupt the status quo, that's the theme behind this year's Dental Implant MBA 2.0 conference. How to be disruptive with your practice and your marketing. How to break away from the average, and how to make a real difference with your implant practice, life, and work. The old path, the traditional path, is not the way to succeed. You must become disruptive in your field to make a difference. Marketing is not the same as advertising anymore. Marketing is showing up and showing how you can help a difference and making people an offer to fix their problem with the solution that you're offering them. Advertising is shoving a message down their throat, but they may not want it. Marketing can be empathetic. Marketing doesn't have to be selfish. Marketing is the generous act of helping others become what they set to become. Offer people solutions to their problems and help them move forward. Give them meaning, connection, and possibility. How do I market dental implants? If you can notice what works and try to understand what doesn't within our society, that's all the strategy you'll ever need in marketing. Do you have something worth making? Then add a story worth telling and a contribution worth talking about. This will be able to sell itself. Design it and build it where only a small audience will care about it. The riches are in the niches. Don't try to be everything to everybody. Tell stories that match the built-in narrative and dreams of that tiny group of people that you seek to serve as patients. Focus your efforts on the smallest market you can to make the biggest impact on. Then spread the word with the media that they prefer to use. Show up regularly and do the hard work to organize and lead and build confidence. You need to make the right thing for the right person. Get culture and strategy together and everything else will fall into place. You cannot change and help everyone. Therefore, asking who's it for is the most important step in this process. People don't want to buy dental implants. They want to have teeth, a means to an end. And people don't really even want teeth. They want what their teeth will give them, which is confidence, health, social status, comfort, to be out of pain or other things. People want to feel respected and healthy and worth something. People don't want what you make. They want what it will do for them. They want the way it makes them feel. Deliver your stories and products and services in a way that matches the feelings that your customer is looking for, such as connection, peace of mind, and status. Don't focus on the tactics, but rather focus on the outcome. Who's it for and what's it for should guide all of your decisions. Stories, connections, and experiences are what people desire. Make things better by making better things for the group of people you seek to serve as patients. What is the story you would like to live? Don't make average stuff for average people. What is the smallest amount of people, the fewest patients I can serve to make my profit and that I'd be fine with? Then you don't have to compromise what you're doing. Serve people who want to be served. Connect with people who want to have connection. Who's it for? What's it for? Change is difficult because it's risky. I'm looking for something different. Ease people's tension and they will buy what you're offering. You need to be always asking, who do we serve? What do they need? What assets do they own? What do we know? What knowledge do we have about them? How can I solve their problems? When are you going to show up? When are you going to face your fears? When are you going to face the possibilities within you? I'm not going to let you hide or fail. Let's do something remarkable together. Your environment and support network make things available and make it possible for you to show up at your work. Consider leaning into your fears and not hiding from them. Have you added value to your marketing, or your marketing efforts all the same as others? If your marketing is the same as all the others, then people make decisions based on price. If you can add value to your service, then people would choose you almost regardless of price. People aren't searching for something to buy implants. They are searching to buy hope and promise for their life and their smile. What emotional mindset are you tapping into? That we need to get in honest and generously with intent is what we need to market. Implant dentistry is not about changing what people want. It's about changing how they get it. Implants provide a new solution to give people teeth and confidence. Make things simple for people and solve their problems in new ways, and you'll have all the work you desire. Let's talk about the work you're choosing and what it means. You can hire just about anyone, and since you're in luck, I'm just about anyone. It's time to start avoiding the commodity trap. You can fill your day as a freelancer by taking easy, accessible work from clients who simply want to meet spec, or you can build a career as a freelancer by getting better patients, one that value your work. You don't want to be cheap. You want to be relevant. If you're cheap, then that's a race to the bottom, and the problem is you might win that race. You're not generic, so why act this way? Why do we want to be specific? It takes guts to be specific, to stand for something, to turn down mediocre work for clients that will settle for mediocre. It takes guts to have a point of view, a protocol, and a skill set. It takes guts to make a stand. Your day is priceless. You only get it once, and then another chance tomorrow. Your career is what you invested in, and you spend your days building a career that consists of doing reliable work, then you've bought yourself a job that's hardly rewarding. The alternative, the one you deserve, is to find better clients. Let's change gears a little bit here and talk about your work itself and feedback. Doing meaningful work means it's not for everyone, and that means you're going to get negative feedback. But that's okay. It's all in how you handle it. I don't like your work doesn't mean I don't like you. The difference is critical. It's impossible to be productive, professional, if you insist on joining them. Here are two things to consider. There's plenty of work from people that we don't like, that we don't know whose work it is. We can't put a name on it or who made it. So if it's possible to dislike something without knowing who made it, I hope we can also face the fact that they're not related. So if just because you don't like it doesn't mean you don't like the person who made it. If we need everyone to like our work in order to feel grounded, it means that we'll sacrifice the best of what we could create in order to dumb it down for whatever masses happen to be speaking up, which will make it more average and more mediocre and thus eliminate any purpose we had or hoped to create with our work. If someone cares enough to dislike our work, the best response is thank you, but it's not for you, and then move on. Your work will not be for everyone, and that's okay. Thank you for the time to consider it. Thank you for caring enough to let me know. You can choose to not listen or listen to the rest of the feedback, but all you learn is how someone does or didn't like reacting to something. This work that I'm creating may not be for you, and that's okay. I won't accept your shame or your insults. I'm not going to be ashamed of what I am and what I care about, and if it's not for you, then so what? Move on. But this is me, and this is what I believe. I care enough about this to put this work into the world, and if it's not for you, that's okay, but I won't accept your shame. I'm being vulnerable because I want to get better at this. You will not give me your shame in return. I'm just not taking it. Now go do your best work. If you are ready to level up and do your best work, it's time to sign up for the Dental Implant MBA 2.0 conference. Let's make something great together. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.